Hey friends, I gotta get this one out to you guys really quick. That video I put out yesterday with the old stump in it, I messed up completely, and I didn't. Obviously, was too tired when I was editing the video. I didn't pay much attention, but it absolutely came out like I was saying. That stump had been notched with a misery whip, and they had put a springboard notch in it, and that's not what I meant at all. So, oops, I messed up. What I meant to say was that in the older days, if the tree had a big swell in the butt, they would put a springboard notch in it to get above the swell and then cut it off. And they wouldn't have. If it was that old of a stump, they wouldn't have notched it with a misery whip. They would have notched it with an axe and then fell it with a misery whip, is what I was trying to say. And it most definitely was notched with a saw. It's too straight of a cut, and there's other notches or other cuts in it that you can see that you wouldn't have gotten out of a misery whip. And so that's my fault. I really messed that one up completely. Like I say, I'm sorry. That stump was cut with a saw, was notched with a saw, and the way it's notched all the way around and where it's positioned at on that ridge, it's a couple 100 feet down from the very top of it. It would probably be a really good guess that it was a guy line. And not to say that they didn't notch them all the way around for tail holes too. So it very well could have been a tail hole. Who knows? But I am saying that I'm sorry I messed up. That stump was not. There was not a springboard notch in it, because a springboard notch would only be, just a couple of inches high or so, a few inches wide, and a few inches deep, so that the springboard would go into it, and then they could stand up on the springboard to saw it off. So I completely blew that one. Like I say, that's not what I was meaning to say, but that's what it come out. And in the comments, I got quite a few comments that you guys are right, and you corrected me, and I'm sorry about that. And I'll just pay more attention when I'm editing my videos from now on. So hopefully I'll get another one and I'll can redo it. I'd really like to find, and I have found several, and I'm hoping to find one to show you guys, a stump that has a bunch of railroad spikes in it from when it was old enough that they would spike their guy lines down. That's pretty cool. I have done that in the early 80s, or late 80s, excuse me. On a Skagit yard or a 7 guy line. But anyways, hopefully I'll find one and we can do a lap. So anyways, I'm sorry about the mess up. I'll try not to let it happen again. Y'all be safe. Get logs.